Thank you very much. Warm welcome also from me to the Lightwear Collective. I am glad that you joined us today and that you took a moment to be with the Lightwear Collective. I'm Inken. I'm one of your hosts of the core team members of the Lightwear Collective. For many years, we have created this space. We have been showing up for you in order to be with you, to connect with you, to inspire you, and to raise your vibration. We really enjoy to practice this kind of inner work, self-care, and empowerment with you because we really believe it's important to do this on a regular basis. And we are very blessed to have amazing guests joining us, nourishing our space with amazing guidances. So every Sunday is unique, every Sunday is tailor-made and is very powerful and so worth joining us. Today's guest is a beautiful, lovely soul, Lili. I love her, and she's really an incredible light. And I'm super grateful you're part of the Lightwear Collective and contributing with your wisdom. Your story is, I feel, very powerful, Lili, and I'm sure you share a bit about you. And I really feel, yeah, you are a true inspiration for all of us looking at your journey and looking at the wisdom that you have to share with the world. You even wrote a book, you're an author, so we celebrate you here. And I'm very curious that you will share about that with us. And I think the topic today is a specific important topic. So I'm really grateful. We are really grateful that you decided to show up and to say, I'm here. I will serve you in my way and share about this super special topic. I cannot wait to hand it over to you, my dear friend. I love you and a very warm welcome to the Lightwear Collective again. I hand it over so you can share about what's the session about, share about you, and shine your light on the Lightwear Collective. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Inken, for your warm introduction. And I'm really feeling so grateful and so honored to be part of a speaker here and share some of my understanding of life. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening for everyone. Today, I would love to share with you a topic of twin flame. The topic of today's sharing is actually the name of my book, From Without to Within. It's my own personal journey of the twin flame reunion, but it is not a life story. So today I would love to share with you to see the twin flame concept with new eyes. And after the sharing, I would love to guide you to a very powerful meditation, which is by Dolores Cannon, my teacher, the QHHT creator. Actually, I shared the meditation last year when I was honored to be a speaker here. But this year, I still use this powerful meditation because I believe that after a year of integration, my energy level, my frequency is different. So maybe you guys will have another kind of experience with the same meditation. So I still would love to share with you that the book is actually about shadow work. Because after my own twin flame journey, I found that I must be back to my own root, which is the ancient Chinese wisdom, Taoism. And I found that when I was in the journey, I saw a lot of my shadow self. The immediate reaction in the daily life make me understand more about myself. And I finally found that I don't need any methodology to work on myself. I just be back to my root, my Chinese wisdom. And I found that everything is over there. So this book is not a textbook. It is just sharing with you my own reflection. So I got some early reader notes from the early readers. They told me that when they were reading a book, they actually follow my pace and do their own self-reflection, which is not just to be kind of relationship wise, but actually kind of our own inner alchemy. So I would love to share with you that the launch day of the book is the next week, 11/11 of 2025. Before our sharing today, I would love to share with you who am I. I was actually a banker with 17 years of global transaction banking, served for several different Fortune 500 employers, and my clients were most Fortune 500 companies. And I was also an internal business coach in the company. Now I am a QHT practitioner, and I mainly do those one-on-one in-person. Oh, sorry. Here, I mainly do the one-on-one in-person sessions for the people. One session is for lifelong. So actually, my journey is not that special, but because of QHT, I learn a lot from different people and I understand how important the patient is. So I'm now just doing QHT sessions and deep dive coaching, which is no packages for my sessions, for my service. And I also do the master class for some financial institutions in Hong Kong. So this is me. And actually, the book was written after this year's Mind Valley University in Amsterdam. When I was back to Hong Kong after the Mind Valley University, I wrote a book. I wrote the first draft within 10 days. So I usually tell the people that it is not doing the journey within a short period, but a long time of self integration makes it happen within a short day. So the shift is actually instant. So I would love to share with you some of the chapter 2 of the book, which is fake spirituality. This is the topic of the chapter. Fake spirituality means that I was in the trap of some kind of spiritual concept, which is twin flame. So when we are understanding why we are trapped in some kind of spiritual concept or spiritual trap, I would love to share with you the myth of twin flame. What is a twin flame and why there is a twin flame? So all these sharings are based on my own professional backgrounds. I mean, the working experiences with QHT sessions and my work with Akasha Records reading. So those maybe are just part of the knowledge, part of the wisdom. Maybe you guys will get more of the information in the meditation or in your daily life. So I learned that every one of us is a monad from the source, and we are split into two different identical parts, which is masculine and feminine. So this is why every one of us has our own twin flame, and that's kind of our opposite side. I mean, maybe the opposite gender, but energy-wise. It doesn't mean that we have a lover who is our twin flame and it is in an opposite gender and it is in human form. So actually twin flames can be being and non-being. Are you guys feel curious about why? What is this? Yes, maybe actually the crystal at your room is your twin flame. Or maybe your lovely kitty at home is your twin flame. or maybe even the plant in your living room is your twin flame. So not every twin flame is in the human form, and not to mention the love stories between twin flames. So this is why the twin flame journey is not for human love. But what if you meet a human twin flame just like me? I met my own and I didn't believe that. Didn't. Even now, I still have some doubts. But a QHHT client, when she was in deep trance and she has no idea of his name, and she told me that yes, it is. So that's why I finally accepted. And because of the book, the birth of this book, which makes me accept the concept even more, because I did this, and this is, for me, this is the reunion of twin flame. So it is not for a romance story, but a spiritual surgery, which is taken by us ourselves, not by the twin flame. And there is another very interesting belief that the person can change. What does it mean? It means that, yeah, today I would say he is my twin flame, but someday maybe my twin flame will be in another human form, or maybe it'll back to be a crystal. So the person can change, which means that we don't need to be attached to who is our twin flame. So it is actually a story for us, but it is more as a spiritual surgery for us to dissecting our shadow self, which is like what I mentioned in this book. I understand more about myself and finally did an inner alchemy. Here, I would love to share more about the reason life for me, for myself. Actually, after writing the book, I still have some kind of self-attachment and some things I cannot follow what I did, what I wrote in the book. And I talked to AI. I sent the book to AI and talked to the AI. And finally, the AI reminded me to be back to the book. And I did another self-reflection within the framework of the book. And I understand more. I understood more about myself. And recently, I noticed that the twin flame has a new girlfriend. And I don't know why. There is no reason why I am feeling very happy for him. This is what happened to me. And yeah, so let's get him back to the meaning of twin flame. Here is for the man expression. Man expression doesn't mean the biological male in the human form, but just a man expression, or maybe it is a man, but maybe it is a woman who has a very, very strong masculine energy. So it is kind of man-male expression. For the male expression, they will be feeling a little bit masculine in the outlook, or maybe they are in their daily life, they are kind of calculating or competing because of this competitive society, maybe, just maybe. And after the twin flame journey, when we are looking back into the shadow self, for those kind of calculating personality, ego self, they will be feeling more compassionate, and they are more willing to offer the unconditional support or love for the people surrounding them. So this is the meaning for the twin flame in the male expression. And for competing part, they will change the competing energy into collaboration. So that kind of change, the shift, maybe we will find it happens just within 1 minute. Just like what I mentioned about myself, I really don't know why. I cannot explain why I'm feeling so happy for him, because I really don't want to continue any stories with him. But I'm feeling very happy that he finds someone for the journey. So I don't know why this happened, but this is something happened with us after the twin flame journey. This is to awaken the family energy within a male expression. So this is for the male side, and for women, they are actually similar. And when I was in the twin flame journey, I found that there are a lot of the so-called social framework within me, and I found that I was actually kind of some kind of dependent, or I don't know how to explain it, but I was feeling that I didn't see myself, I didn't recognize myself. So when I was back to the journey and back to the learning, and I finally learned that for the women expression, after the twin flame journey, they actually have a journey to learn how to change the passive energy into some active energy, to take back the power of their life, to be the author of their life. So this is for the family part. And traditionally, some of the women, they are kind of supporting role in the society, but when they understand that they have the masculine energy within, the masculine energy is awakened, they will be more creative and more actionable, and they can take action, take back the power for abundance, which is not just for financial abundance, but they are willing to experience the life and understand that everything is just experience. So they dare to do whatever in their mind, whatever they want. So this is the meaning of twin flame for both different expressions. So the ultimate goal is to reunite with things. The masculine energy and the feminine energy within us will be reunited again. Oh, here I would love to have some supplement, because I suppose that you guys are spiritual person and have some knowledge about the masculine and feminine energy. Actually, every one of us has, even I am a woman, and someone is a man. Actually, we both have the true energy within, which is masculine energy and feminine energy. In China, we call it yin and yang. Yin is for the feminine and yang is for the masculine. And the traditional Chinese medicine is very, very emphasize the balance between yin and yang energy, which means that when the body has a balanced energy of yin energy and yang energy, the body can be more balanced and be healthy. So reunited the both energy is to maintain a healthy body and a spiritual balanced mind, which is actually kind of the inner reunion for the inner wholeness and be back to the monad as we were, and actually to be back to the source. So the ultimate goal is not to reunite with the twin flame, with the lover, but to just be reunited within to get the inner wholeness. This is why I call it a kind of spiritual surgery, where we meet our twin flame in human form and have a love story with them. Because actually it is not about relationship, but we, it is about the emotion. Because relationship can trigger a lot of emotions with us and with the other party, and vice versa. So when we are in the relationship, we can see actually the twin flame is our mirror. The mirror is to make us understand more about our reaction, our thoughts within. Sometimes the reaction is actually immediate. We cannot control the thoughts and the reaction. And that's really very subtle. We can hide our feelings by our facial expression, but we cannot hide the feelings within, because after being interacting with the people outside, we get back to ourselves and we have the inner fights with ourselves. So this is why when I was in the twin flame journey, I got a lot of emotions, grief, anger, and I didn't know why, but I just dived deep into it. And I finally found that it is not just jealousy and comparison, it is actually the attachment of myself. And it is the attachment to myself means I want to prove that I am someone who can be validated from the outside world. But actually, we need to get ourselves to see ourselves, not the others, to see ourselves. So the validation is just self-validation, but because of the mirror, we can see ourselves clearly, and we definitely cannot change the mirror. We can only change ourselves. So this is what I would love to share with you guys. And because the twin flame is actually a very, very big topic, and I'm sure that people in this, I mean, this period of time, which is a very vibrant period, a lot of people are studying the concept, and I was not an I am not an expert in this field, but I suddenly got into this journey and I began to learn about it, and now I have some ideas about it, but I don't know what will be what will be discovered in the future. But finally, I found that the twin flame journey is also a reminder for us to understand the sexual energy, which is maybe for the woman in the Eastern world, maybe it is not easy to talk about it, because I see there is still some time. So I would love to share a little bit about that with you guys. In the Eastern culture, we usually have the sexual activity after marriage. That is our traditional teaching from the parents and grandparents. But I noticed that in the Western culture, the dating culture, actually women have the rights, and women feel that it is natural to um, see if I would love to do that with that guys before marriage. It is natural. So I just go to the observation and to understand the cultural differences. And I found that actually, if we, I mean, the Chinese woman, if we were the, oh, if we get back to the old pattern and negotiate with the man for the commitment before um, setting, before deciding to have sexual relationship with the guy, actually it is, I feel the energy is a kind of transitional energy if it is just for exchanging the commitment. Of course, this is my own personal perspective about that. So I'm back to the observation of the cultural differences, and I found that the sexual energy is definitely not about sexual activities, but it is about the intention to get into the sexual relationship. The intention, whether the intention is pure, just for love, just to show the love, the unconditional love, or to get the exchange, which also includes the commitment from both sides. So this is what I understand recently after writing the book. I didn't, maybe I didn't mention it in the book, but I wrote something, not very directly, but something similar in the book, in chapter 10. So this is my sharing for today. And is there any questions about the twin flame, or do you guys have anything to share before we are going through the meditation? Oh, I just saw Marilyn's comments. My happiness shows proof of my healing. Thank you so much. Yes. Yeah, I'm really very happy for him, but I don't know why. So if you guys have no questions about the twin flame, I would love to, how financial life. Oh, this is yeah, I wrote it in the book, which is the one of the very short message about fortune flows. And after writing the book, I refer to Tao Te Ching, 道德经, and I found that actually Tao Te Ching different didn't. Thank you, Jenny. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Jenny. Yeah, just getting back to Tao Te Ching. When I was reading Tao Te Ching, when I was also writing the book, I found that actually Tao Te Ching didn't teach us anything about how to get rich, but it teaches us to be generous. And and when I was writing a book, I found that if we detach from ourselves, if we detach from the phenomena which is including the spiritual concepts, and if we detach from the expected results, actually the fortune flows. So this is what I felt when I was writing the book, because when I was writing the book, it seems that I was doing the channeling, but I don't know, I cannot explain anything about that. And I still don't know why, as a Chinese who makes a lot of grammatic mistakes when I am speaking the language, I didn't know why the universe asked me to write in English and to share with the Western world about our ancient Chinese wisdom. So, yeah, this is what happened. I think so, yes. I think it was channeled by the Akasha records, but I I didn't open the Akasha records when I was writing the book. But I could say that because the well, you guys know the well, right? I will write it down. Is thinner because the consciousness level is now different, definitely different, even different from the days when Dolores was teaching QHT. So the veil is thinner, and we can change. I mean, just adjust our frequency level. Maybe whenever we can meet the frequencies. So sometimes even we don't need to open the Akasha records with the standard prayers. So this is so, but some people they feel that they can channel, they can be the channeler. This is why I usually share with people that how can tell which is the right channeling, the real channeling. The real channeling must have no discriminations, no judgments. This is what I understand, what I understood by via the Akasha records. Yeah, because I was actually certified as an Akasha records reader from the lineage of Maureen Saint Germain, who is an American. But I seldom do the Akasha records for people because people feel that Akasha records is for understanding to looking for the past lives, but actually Akasha records is for the wisdom. Yeah, so I seldom do it as my service, but I will add it to the QHT before doing a real QHT session. I will do the Akasha records reading for the clients. Yeah. So if you guys have no questions, and I would love to guide you to the meditation. But before the meditation, I would love you to understand why I chose this meditation, because the powerful silver crystalline meditation, you'll feel it is just kind of the chakra meditation. Yes, it is. But this powerful. Oh, hi, Jovio, you raised your hand. Yes, please.
Yes, I don't have any question, but I do want to add a couple thoughts about what you just say about, Tao Te Ching, because I'm actually practicing Tao Te Ching's words as well. So one of the words, which is 44, I believe, it talks about flame versus well and contentment, happiness versus integrity. Everything that you say is actually related to what it says. Like you say, it doesn't actually promote any wealth or any, how you become rich. The lesson is for us to understand contentment within yourself is rich. So I just want to bring it up. Just kind of like if you feel contented, that means you are rich. Your heart is rich. So I thought it's very interesting to bring it up. If you guys are interested, you can look at chapter 44. The verse 44 is actually related about what you say, Lily.
Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much. Yes, we are all rich. So getting back, how to get my book? I was actually printed into hard copies and with my own design, but I found that I cannot sell it on Amazon. I mean, I cannot sell it by FBA on Amazon because Hong Kong is not a place to open to sell the book in Amazon the North America. So now I'm trying to list the book on Amazon AU or on my own independent website. So I will, when the book is released in the next week, next Tuesday, I will post the maybe the link or any news about the book. So you guys can follow me on Facebook and know the latest news about the book. Thank you so much for your trust and support. And let's getting back to the meditation. Before we are doing the real meditation, I would love you guys to understand that this powerful meditation can sometimes bring you to your past lives or bring you to the cosmic Akashic. Or if you are still curious about the concept of twin flame, and if you have a specific person in your mind, you can set your intention and ask the question, is the specific, sorry, is this specific person my twin flame? So I would love you guys to understand how to make use of the meditation, and I will not mute myself. then I will guide you through the meditation, and the meditation maybe takes around 20 minutes. Is it okay? Okay, so I'll can you could you give me the just yes sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name if you don't mind.
Educa.
Educa, thank you
Yeah.
so much. Yes, Educa, maybe I can share with you my website and my Facebook after the meditation. So let's enjoy the meditation, and I will use my hypnotized voice to guide you to the powerful meditation by Dolores. Thank you so much. So can you please just close your eyes and take a deep breath. Another deep breath in, breath out. The final time. Deep breath in and out. I want you to visualize a beautiful silver crystalline river, like a river of silver and crystal. It sparkles, it shines, it's very beautiful. I want you to see this beautiful crystalline river, a beautiful crystalline silver river. Enter you through the crown chakra. Now we are going to have it move down through the chakras in the body. As it moves down through the chakras, the river of energy will expand out into all of the cells. It moves down through the third eye chakra, sending healing energy throughout the head area to every cell in that area. And it moves down through the throat chakra, sending out healing energy to every cell in the throat chakra area. You can feel the energy. It is beautiful and peaceful. You know it is healing as it moves through the body. Now it is moving down to the heart chakra, and it is sending energy to all of the cells in that part of the body. The healing energy is moving down to the solar plexus chakra, and it's sending healing energy to all of the cells in that area of the body. The healing energy is moving down to the sacral chakra, and it's sending out healing energy to all of the cells in that part of the body. Now, the healing river of energy is moving down to the root chakra, and it is sending healing energy to all of the cells in that part of the body. You can feel the healing energy moving through all of the cells of the body. It is beautiful and peaceful and has great power. It heals everywhere it touches. It's moving all throughout all of the cells of the body. The body has all of the energy that it needs to remain balanced and in harmony. Any excess energy that is not needed by the body to function in complete balance and harmony is passed off through the legs and the feet. Anything that the body does not need is passed off through the legs and the feet. It's passed out to the world as excess energy that anyone else can use. Now the body is in complete balance and harmony. I have a good body. I have a strong body. I have a healthy body, and my body is functioning in complete balance and harmony, functioning absolutely perfectly. This is the way it is, and this is the way it shall be. Now the body is in complete balance and harmony. I have a good body. I have a strong body. I have a healthy body, and my body is functioning in complete balance and harmony. Functioning absolutely perfectly. This is the way it is, and this is the way it shall be. I want you gently move your fingers. Just be aware of the physical body and be aware of the surroundings. And take a deep breath in. Breath out and gently open your eyes.